Hello, guys. Greetings. Good morning from my end. My name is Augustine, one of the members of the Privy Council and one of the many voices in our Simply Brilliant community. Today, the title of my broadcast or presentation is How to Make a Payment Using the Improved Payment System in the Sbcbo. And over the next few minutes, I'm going to be guiding the community on how to go about making payments. Some people do have this challenge regarding to making payments, and I hope that with this good presentation, people will be able to understand how to go about making their payments. All right. So, without further ado, let's share my screen so that we can begin. So, first of all, I'll be logging into my Kringle Cash account, which is now my Sbcbo. And if you look at the Sbcbo, you find out that there are now improvements. Yeah, there are now improvements. If you look at it, we are slowly moving into a royal setting. If you look at the background is purple, which has to do with royalty. The administration put a block to that effect. So two things categorize our royalty. One, purple. Two, gold. SBC is actually a digital gold backed economy. When we launch our private funding systems, further clarifications will be made. All right, so I want to congratulate each and every one of us in the community that are putting heads together to see how we can build this community into 10,000 um, membership. So far, so good. We did an excellent job yesterday. Why this membership grew so fast was because a very good number of them wanted to have access to 20 SBCB, that is SBCG, by August. The administration, because of the change of shared bounty, he saw that some people were not given the opportunity to have USD. So he created that opportunity for people to take part in having SBCG by August. And a very good number of people bought into that view. They loved the concept. And that's why you are seeing our membership where we are now. We are now 5,481. So far, so good. Since December of last year, January, we have not gotten to these numbers. We have been improving. So I want to congratulate everyone that has taken it upon themselves to make their deposits, to make their subscription fee payment, whether you're on SBC Lite or SBC Instant Bounty, it's immaterial. The point is that everyone is supporting to build the community. So that's the first thing I want to talk about. As at now, the SBC Gold exchange is down. Now, when the exchange will be coming back on, it's going to be enhanced, it's going to be improved. And I want each and every one of us to pay attention to what is going to happen. It's going to be happening very soon. So the administration is apologizing for the downtime. They have to do some very good upgrades so that when it comes back on, you are going to enjoy the services that will be provided. Now, if you have not started paying attention regarding the white paper, do well to pay attention to the white paper. This is where to get the white paper. When you click on this, you are going to get the white paper and you are going to study how SBCG is going to be a coin that will be sought after by the entire world in a very short while. We have three major ways we are going to, regain back freedom from the elite's control and then the rest of the system's control, which is going to be first SBCG, and then SBCG will be a startup, and upon which we'll build our membership to 10,000 and above. And then we launch into SBC, which is our gold-backed economy. That's the private funding system. We're going to run on that for a very long time, and that we're going to use that to save the financial system from the collapse. Yes. There is a lot of upgrades and technology we're going to put in when we're building our funding system, and everybody is going to love it. It's going to be so beautiful. You can operate with it on our private setting on a peer-to-peer note. You can also operate with it on the public setting where you can send in money and the person receives it in the local currency, whichever currency the person is operating on, whether it is on USDT or Euro or Pounds or Naira or SETI, whichever currency you are operating in, you would receive it. So it's actually going to be beautiful. Now, why more people will be joining us at that point is because the purchasing power of their currency would have been losing its value so fast, because at that point we are getting very close to the brink of switching into a digital system. So we advise those people then to come in to our system so that they can retain their purchasing power. Have you also noticed that the price of gold has been appreciating? When I checked the value of gold this morning, I found out that it has exceeded $5. So when you refer back to last week, there was a blog the administration brought about, talking about what would happen if our funding system began. As at then, the value he kept was $4.9. That was because the value of a grain of gold then was not up to $5. But as at now I speak, it is approaching $5.1. And I can predict that before the end of this year, SBC, which is a grain of gold, may get to $6. Now, if it doesn't do so well, it should be about $5.5, because the rate at which gold appreciates is in inverse proportion to the rate at which, people are losing confidence in their own currency. So the more the confidence is lost, the more the value of gold goes up. Why? Because people go to gold as a safe haven. Yes. So we are going to back our currency by gold, and we will not be like Bitcoin. Bitcoin is seen as the Security Exchange Commission, seen by the Security Exchange Commission as a kind of asset. It is categorized as an asset class. It is not categorized as money. They refer to money as a stable currency, just like USD. And anything that would rival that USD, they will likely come after them. Now, why I'm making these things known is because when we are building our system, it's going to be excellent. SBC is not a cryptocurrency. Let me make it very clear on this broadcast. SBC, which is going to be our private funding, is not a cryptocurrency. It is a system that is private. It is our own currency. And our currency has a jurisdiction which is going to be set up. And that jurisdiction will be put, and it's going to be an agreement between us, the private community, Simply Brilliant community, and the sponsors. We are going to make it public to the entire world, especially the governments of the world. So what we are doing is very huge, it's very wonderful. So like I previously said, we're going to start with SBCG, we're going to move over into SBC, and then finally we move into the final one, which is SBFC. Now by September ending, we're going to be making use of SBFC for our subscription fee payments, partly, not 100%, partly. When we're also going to launch next month with SBCG, we can use it we've launched actually, we launched by May or thereabouts, but we can by then use it by August, which has exceeded 3 months. From May to June, that's 1 month. June to July, that's 2 months. July to August, that's the 3rd month. And with that, we can now use it to make our subscription fee payments as a partial payment. It's not going to be full payment. It's not going to be 100%. We are still testing the waters. So the administration is going to give room for people to go about it on a 50-50 note or something within that range. It may not be 50-50, but the maximum I think that you'll be permitted to use is 50-50. And maybe somewhere down the line, we can adjust the frequency or adjust the ratio from 50-50 to maybe 60-40, and then 70-30, and then over time it can get to 100. But this is not in my jurisdiction to decide. It's in the admin's jurisdiction to decide, So that's by the way. Now, the purpose of this meeting is to show us how to make a payment. And I want to show us step by step. I just gave us what you call a preamble so that we understand what we are doing and where we are going, okay? With that said, let's move into the next thing. And that's going into accounts and then pay for pay your or another's account. All right, so this is the shared bounty which has been suspended. So very soon this is going to be removed because we don't need it again. All right, so that's for now. Maybe in the event of time it can be reinstated back. Perhaps when we start our banking system, I don't know yet. So if you look into my account, you see that at the moment I'm paid. And usually I make my payments on the 27th, which corresponds to the shared bounty. I made my payment last month, okay? I made my payments last month on the 27th. and that's it. So if you look at last payment dates, you'll find out, okay, that I paid on the 24th. So I paid earlier. I don't wait for 27th. I pay earlier. So this is when I made my payments, and I would crave your indulgence. Please make it a habit to pay your subscription fee early enough. Do not pay your subscription fee the day your account will be expiring. A lot can happen. You can forget. And the way the system is building, it's paying attention to those who are in correspondence to the conditions that has been laid out by the administration. If you choose to forget, guess what? You would not get your SBCG that following month. I mean, as a reward. Now, I want you to be very clear. So listen carefully, please. If you receive your SBC, like those who have made their commitments to receive their SBCG next month, August 11th, beware that you would have to stay active in the community for the next 3 months so that you can be able to make use of your SBCG for partial payment of your subscription fee, if that's what you want to make use of it for. Now, every month you receive a certain amount of SBCG. The administration started with 5, moved to 10, now 15, which is for the month of July. Now, for the month of August, 20. Now, it is possible, do not quote me by what I've said, but it is possible that by September, it may be 25. The administration will decide. But then I'm trying to make you understand that it's progressive. And each month your account expires, you miss out. And once you've missed out, you will not receive that reward. And there is nothing you can do about it. So I'm trying to make you understand that these are the soldiers the administration is raising. And he's giving the reward to those who are paying the attention the most. So please do well to pay close attention by keeping your account active, by following through on the blogs, reading carefully every content you see on the blog. It's very necessary. And if you don't understand, then look for someone who understands. Share ideas. Have someone that you have, I mean, a reading mate. I mean, a teammate. You have to be someone that has a team. And then you people sit down together, have meetings, talk together, rub minds together. It's very necessary, because if you do not understand it and you misconceive it, then it's going to be a compromise. It may affect your account. Okay, so that's it. Paying attention is what matters. The admin is raising those armies, and those armies are people who are paying attention. When he says move left, everybody moves left. When he says move right, everybody moves right. When he says go down, everyone goes down. That's a soldier that is working as one unit. That's what the administration is looking for. All right. So I'm going to pay for my account now, even though today is the 16th, provided it is a new month, because this is 6. 6 means July. Sorry, 6 means June. And then I'm paying July. Now I'm paying for instant bounty. The reason I am paying for instant bounty is because I have downlines. And if I pay for SBC lights, even though I have so many downlines, and those downlines pay for their subscription fee, I would not receive a 50% benefit. For now, it is either SBC Lite or Instant Bounty. For those of you who do not understand what this community is, and you need to have comprehensive understanding, my links will be there. My WhatsApp number will be there. You can reach out to me. I can guide you accordingly. You cannot easily succeed in this community if you do not have a guide. A guide is very paramount. A guide is necessary. That guide will look like a father figure or a mother figure to you, a mentor particularly, to guide you through. So as an SBC Lite member, if you have downlines, then when they pay, you don't receive anything in return. But if you are paying on SBC Instant Bounty, no more shared bounty. That one has been removed for now. So Instant Bounty, where you receive a 50%. When you have downlines and your downline pays and you are active, you get a 50%. That's how it's designed. So with that said, now let's move forward, to making the subscription fee payments. Now, carefully, okay? Carefully, I'm paying for my account. If you don't know how to pay for your account, you can pay for someone else's account by clicking on pay for order. But because I'm paying for myself, there are two options. There is Instant Bounty and there is SBC Lite. Like I've explained, I'm not going for SBC Lite. I'm going for Instant Bounty. So another thing I should bring your attention to is, for those of you who have over 50,000 SBCG, those who took part in the pre-sale or took part in the purchase from when the thing launched, and you've gotten to over 50,000 SBC in your custodial wallet. Now, it is advisable that you go about having another custodial wallet attached to your custodial wallet. So there are two ways to this. The first way is to have a custodial wallet. Now, whether you have a custodial wallet or not, okay, as long as your account is active, you will continue to receive the free gifts from the administration. Now, when you have gotten to 50,000, then you will not be able to receive more into your custodial wallet. However, that which is in the custodial wallet, you can use it when the time comes, which is from August of next month. You can make use of it to pay subscription fee, partial payment for yourself and for your downline, for some other people, partial payment. There's going to be another USD payment. So this should be very clear. Okay. But for those of you who have over or about 50,000 and above, you will have to add a custodial wallet. Now, the custodial wallet has not, I don't know if it has been fully implemented yet, but I am feeling that the upgrade that is now being done, by the time it will be coming back on, that the custodial wallet limits will be enforced, but let's see how it goes. So if you are an individual having over 50,000 SBCG, you have to add another custodial wallet. Now, alternatively, you can create another account for one of your families and link those accounts. Now, how that is done is you come to new exchange. I'm sure you're seeing it. When you click on new exchange, you come here. This is your USDT exchange to buy SBFC. This is your SBC Gold swap USDT to SBCG. And this is your shared family wallet. Now, when you come to this one, you will see an email. That email, an email box. You put in the email address of your family wallet, and then you send a link to the person, and then the person activates his account or opens his account. And when he goes to open his account, he goes to shared family wallets. Listen, you are the one sending the request. You come here and put the email there, and then you come to this one, which is the recipient, after he has logged in, and goes to shared family wallet and accepts the request. As soon as he has accepted the request, it is now linked. You can only link one family wallet at a time. You can't link more than one. You can't link two. You can't link three. It's just one at a time. Now, regarding adding a custodial wallet, you can add a custodial wallet up to two. So if you are going to add two custodial wallets, bear in mind that you are going to be paying a subscription fee every month of whatever you have been paying plus 17 USDT for one custodial wallet. If you choose to add two, then that means you'll be paying for about $34 in addition to what you already have. I hope I'm making a lot of sense to you. So this is the information I have to give you. So we're moving over to the next phase, which is the final phase, making of the subscription fee. So I'll be clicking on continue. And then with this is my details. All right. So if you look at my details, you'll see that my last payment was June 24th. Now I'll be paying for my account so that you are going to see. And this is a summary, payment summary. Your account, my account, SBC Instant Bounty. It was in Shared Bounty. The administration moved it into Instant Bounty. Okay. So that is it. And you can only pay for 1 month at a time. Why you have to pay for 1 month at a time is because if you pay an advanced payment, you will not receive the gifts the administration is giving. I want this to be clear. If you pay for more than 1 month, for instance, July, and then I pay again in the month of July for August, my account will be extended. But the benefits I'm to enjoy for August, I would not enjoy it. So it is very advisable that you pay for 1 month at a time. You don't pay for more than 1 month. This is a piece of advice for everybody. Please Don't pay for more than 1 month. There is a competition, sorry, not a competition. There is a kind of promo or contest going on, and it is a contest that has no first, second, or third. It is for everybody to take part in. If you are in this community and you are able to recruit 10 downlines, you have 50 SBC, sorry, you have 50 USDT for recruiting 10 downlines who paid in a particular month. For instance, in the month of July, you are able to raise 10 downlines and they have all paid for their subscription fee. You receive $50 as a compensation. It's a compensation. If you bring in 20 downlines, you are getting 100 USDT. If you are bringing 30 downlines, you are getting 150 USDT, and it continues until you get to 100. 100 for now is the maximum. That if you have 100 downlines, you are getting how much? You are getting $500. So it's a call for you and I to go out there and bring in people. It's a skill. You have to learn to be a marketer, because a billionaire, an average billionaire, is a marketer, an excellent marketer that has a tool, has a product he wants to sell. So you have to sharpen your marketing skills. If you don't know how to go about it, well, I'm available to assist if you care. All right, so moving forward, I'm going to put in the wallet address and then I click on this. Okay, so when I've done that, I move forward. All right, so moving forward now, you have to pay attention to this page. Okay, regarding this page, you have to make sure that the email address you are seeing is in conformation to your own email. Now, whether you are paying for yourself or you're paying for someone else, please make sure that you check the email. Okay, that's one of the things you're supposed to check. Now, the expiry date should not be, your account should not expire. If you are going to get the reward, your account shouldn't expire. Now, because I've been paying ahead, okay, my account will be expiring by next year, 2025, 27th of November 2025. By making another payment now, it would now extend to 27th of December 2025. Well, I'm way ahead, okay? And I like it like that. I love being ahead, all right? All right, with that said, now making the payment is very simple, okay? All you just have to do is copy this copy this receiving wallet address, and then go into your MetaMask, paste it there. And when you do so, click on next, okay? Copy your USDT. Please do not approximate. Copy it as it is, okay? Copy it as it is. As soon as you've done that, then you are done. Once you are done, you submit. The next thing is it transacts, and then with the fact that you have BNB, you must have BNB for gas fee. If you don't have BNB, it may end up having issues. So please make sure you always have BNB. Now, for safety purpose, I will not make that public, okay? So I'm going to go about the transaction now, but I'll stop sharing my screen and then quickly do the transaction. And after that, I will share my screen again to put my transaction hash on the transaction ID section. So please stay with me. Let me quickly make the transaction. All right. So I'm now copying the wallet address and I'm going into my MetaMask and I'm pasting it. So I'm going to my USDT section and then I have copied it, I have pasted it. Now I'm going to the section where I'm to put in my, well, I think I can share my screen at this point. Let me share my screen. So this is my MetaMask. So this is the address that I have copied from that place, okay? Now I'm pasting it here. So I've pasted it here, sorry. So I'm going to copy the USDT. Now that is exactly what I'm going to copy. So I've just copied the USDT and now I'm coming here to paste it. So I've pasted it, and I think everyone is seeing it. Now I'm clicking on next. Okay. Now when I click on next, it shows up, and then the next thing is confirm. Make sure that you check estimated gas fee. Make sure you check estimated gas fee. Make sure you check that your estimated gas fee is very low. There are sometimes the MetaMask could act up. So the administration is working to see that very soon we are going to be using our custodial wallet to do almost everything. But let the administration talk about that when the time is due. So I want to make my payment now. Okay. So I click on confirm. That's all. So my confirmation has gone through, and it is loading. It is loading. So very soon you are going to see it has finished. It has been confirmed. The moment it's been confirmed, you are going to see it. And the next thing I'll do is copy my transaction ID. Yeah, it's been confirmed now. So I come here. It has shown my transaction. I don't know if we are seeing that. All right, so I will stop sharing my screen now so that I can show us the transaction hash. So I'm sharing my screen again so that you can see the transaction hash. All right, so this is the transaction hash. I'm copying it now. Okay, and then I'm done. All I now have to do is go back to my SBC, and then you are going to see. So I go back to my Sbcbo, and then I believe you're seeing it. I now put in the transaction hash, and then I click on send. That's all. Payment successful. You see, I'm good to go. So this is how payments are being done, and I believe I passed the message very well. So the next phase we're moving into, which is not now, some other time, I'll be looking at making a transaction swap. I'm believing that the SBC exchange will come up very soon. So when that comes up, I'll be able to make a live transaction swap so that people will see. And then I hope one or two people will get some updates from what I've done. All right, with that said, it's a pleasure having you guys. It's a real pleasure. We are really making progress. Guys, if you are still there and you have not still seen what is we are doing, I think you should think again. Because before the end of this year, I am confident that we're going to hit 10,000. Listen, I'm a member in the Privy Council, and I am fortunate to know things that are going to happen. And I'm telling you that before the end of this year, we are going to hit over 10,000. Yes, the administration is going to use one of the techniques, which is the SBCG he gives on a monthly basis, as a wonderful way to encourage the community. Check it out. Let's assume, guys, don't quote me by this, okay? This is the jurisdiction of the admin, but let me assume that we receive 20 SBCG by August, okay? And by September, the administration decides to say, okay, I want to give you guys 25 SBCG or 30 SBCG. I'm just making an instance. Please don't quote me by what I've said, okay? What do you think will happen to the membership in the community? Well, from my own point of view, there will be excitement, and people will have this understanding that as we grow in this community, people patronize, use the SBCG, that is purchased from the exchange, the price goes up, and it keeps going up and it keeps going up. And then by September, the administration integrates SBFC, and then a good number of people will have SBFC. They can use it to pay subscription fee. Yeah, some people have a lot of SBFC and they can use it to keep paying for subscription fee. What do you think will happen to the membership growth? Well, I can say that there will be a lot of people coming in. And the partial payment in SBFC, partial payment in SBCG, it will be a boost to the community. So do not sit back and wait till it's late. This is my candid advice to you. All right, I'll be stopping at this point. It's a pleasure having you. Please do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell so that anytime I'm live, you can get this notification. Cheers and God bless you. Bye for now.